We are on.
Hi.
Hello, good people of the internet.
Good people of the internet. Of the world.
Of the world. The whole universe. The underverse. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying. Let's see if it takes 3 minutes for notifications to go out. We are at 23, 25, 26 seconds. And somebody's here. And it's Charles. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. All of that good stuff, right? How you doing, Trucker Rudy? I seen you was live today, too. I didn't have no signal to watch you, but I'll go back and watch it. How was you guys' holidays?
Oh, 3 people.
Spectacular, I hope, guys. Is everybody driving, or are you guys still at home, or what are you doing, guys? The title of this was something funny that happened to the girl. Hey, Spectre, how you doing? Yeah, it's actually been a week. Oh, Rudy's still at home, or are you still on the road? I don't know which way it goes.
Charles Brandt. No name for the truck yet. I've drove the truck.
Right.
To Troy, Illinois and back, but it still isn't licensed for the road and ready to go yet.
Right, I'm still waiting for the paperwork. It's because of the holidays, it's really slowing it down. I was over working on the paperwork and getting everything ready. Hey, Lost on Land, how are you guys doing? Hi. You guys check out Lost on Land. I like her camper videos.
Spectre's in New York, freezing his butt off.
Oh, Spectre, get out of there. Come back over here toward Missouri. You know, back over toward our part of the woods.
He figured out that he don't live that far from us, by the way.
No, we don't live far. No.
He said the going over the river makes it
right
longer.
But I was doing paperwork to get the truck all set up, and I sent the girl over to Freightliner to get the Qualcomm, or the Omnitrax is what we use, all set up. Hey, Jeff Beard, how you doing? We're doing good. You're in Texas, Rudy? You're in foreign territory. Get a tamale for me. Hey, Pamela Fraser, Daniel Adami. So I sent the girl over there, and she had the funniest story to share with us. I thought it was hilarious.
This place has a wonderful break room. They actually have reclining chairs, so half the drivers that were there, which wasn't many, was going to sleep. So this one driver, I swear, and I could be wrong, but I swear, he answers his phone and he's talking, and you can't help but hear him because you're just in the same little room together. Out of his mouth comes, "Women shouldn't be driving trucks." So you know me, I just sit up and look at him, right? He doesn't pay no attention to me.
Hello, Demetrius. How are you today?
The other guys in there, we're friendly and chit-chatting and whatever, because what are you going to do when you're sitting there all day?
David DeWitt's in Olive Branch, Mississippi.
I show a couple of them
Cracklins.
The video of my truck. There you go. You want to get him? He's scratching my chair. The video of the truck, and they're all like, "Oh, that's a nice truck," and stuff. Ugh. So I get ready to leave, and I'm parked out front in the big new truck. And the guy that told the whole room that women had no business driving a truck, as I get out, him and one of the other guys that was friendly was waiting on a ride because their truck apparently had to stay overnight, so they were going to a motel. The man's mouth dropped open, and he looked at me and he said, "Is that your truck?" I said, "Yeah."
Hello, Mr. Seahill.
And I walked on.
It was so funny. I can't believe she didn't beat him down.
Women shouldn't drive trucks.
And she wrote,
I didn't have to beat him down because he would stop. And I would, trust me, I ain't going to make fun of anybody for being in a little truck. I've been in a little truck forever, right? But when you tell me that women shouldn't drive trucks, then I might have to be a little bit condescending to you.
I just thought it was hilarious. I couldn't believe she didn't poke him in the eye like she's always going to poke me in the eye, right?
Oh, he got the look.
He got the look?
He got the look more than once.
Oh, well, that's as long as she gave him the look, right?
He didn't say anything else about women driving a truck after he got the look. I ain't scared to poke somebody in the eye.
I bet his buddy was looking at him funny, though.
Yeah, the other guy was friendly, though. They weren't together, but the other guy had already seen the video and was talking about the truck with me and stuff. But the women shouldn't drive the truck guy had no clue, and then he was just, "Is that your truck?" Yeah.
Did you feel?
The other guy said, "Yeah, there's a shower and a bathroom in there too." And he goes, "Really?" And his mouth was just.
She's a good old hand. She's been driving for 10 years with me. I trust her. I mean, golly, she can do it all, right?
He trusts me while he's asleep.
Yeah, that's
And I
pretty
threatened
good.
to jab him in the eye regular, but he still trusts me.
I can't believe some men are still that way, though. I mean, anybody can do this job, and why not women, right? Hell, we need more of them out here. Ain't nothing wrong with having women out here. It's something good to look at, right?
Well, there's women in their trucks by themselves, too.
Yeah, lots of them.
You know, you don't have to be with your significant other.
William, how are you doing today? I see you. Oh, he's sticking his tongue. Is he blowing you kisses? William. Oh, they're for a little dog. It is Charles.
They're for me. They're for me. The Spectre says he doesn't know Miss Prissy Pants. She could have stabbed him. I thought about stabbing him.
You have?
No, not Spectre. The guy that was saying women shouldn't drive. She ain't stabbed me yet, Lost on Land. Sometimes I'm surprised. But, you know, she always says she needs me to He has to be able to tarp and chain. And we have to pull the elastics tight and tie him because we can't use bungees on him. So he actually needs his fingers to be able to tie the knots and everything. Oh, I watched some of the Game of Thrones this week, guys. Without me. While she was gone. And yes, without you. Man, that poor Greyjoy. See, now I look like the guy when I got out of that truck. Yeah, I watched a little bit. They wasn't bad. But hey, we'll get into that later because we still got 6 years to go, right? I have out of the whole thing to go because somebody watched it without me. Well, yeah, but I'll just be doing YouTube while you're watching and catching up. Is it on Dish Network? We have Dish Network now. Yes, we got Dish Network in the truck, so you're going to be able to watch it. We don't have it turned on yet, though, because I don't know how to do it. It took me 15 minutes to figure out how to open the DVD player. Carlos, we have an open relationship with one another. We're not going to invite you in, Carlos, but just us. Just say it. But I'm sure you don't have any problem. Great show. It's really going good. But Lost on Land says, I've put up with you for 10 years and you still have 2 eyes. It's because he has glasses. Glasses have deferred more than one eye poke. It ain't that bad. Joel says, have we decided on a name for the truck? No. She's not going to let me decide on anything yet. Trucker Rudy's wife's out on the road with him. Jeremiah Johnson is an excellent movie. I agree 100%. Hey, CPAP, how are you doing? Hi, C Hill. He said hello to Rudy. Oh, I understand you got to go to bed. Got to be ready for freight tomorrow. It's almost a new year, guys. Ain't that just glorious? You say hi to Timothy. Salty Dog KW. Look at the large car videos. Pretty sweet. Right, thank you very much, Salty Dog. Jensen's Market. Hey, how are you doing today? Pet Monster. Hey, Pet Monster. I didn't see your last video yet. I've been doing technical things, but I'm going to get around to that there. Joe Blake. Hey, little dog. Jeff Beard says you cheated on me by watching Game of Thrones without me. I agree, Jeff. I feel somehow violated. Looking at it. It will probably Little Dog's such a large part of our life. It could involve Little Dog. I mean, he is the king of the ride, in my opinion. Dave DeWitt says that I should wait for the truck to be paid off before I do you in. Dave DeWitt is a smart man. Well, she might want a second truck by then. And Pet Monster, you're right. Winter is always coming. Always. Be prepared. Jensen's Market says, how are you doing? Ain't he cute, guys? He's been so loving this weekend. Maybe it was because he got some bones for Christmas. I don't know. Did you talk to Salty Dog KW? I talked to Salty Dog KW. He really liked the Pretty Sweet Rig video. Joel Blake says, hey, Little Dog has informed the humans what you want to name the truck. If he don't like it, he'll tell us. We do think we run the world, but you're right. We don't. It's these critters and these critters that rule the world. We are just here to be at their beck and call. And I think that's why I've survived this long, because I know that. Probably. I used to work with a guy, and he said, keep the women in your life happy, and you will be a happy man. It don't matter if it's your wife, your daughters, your co-workers, whatever women are around you, keep them happy, and you'll be happy. But I don't believe happy wife, happy life, because what if you're married to a bad woman? And you got to put her in a corral. I mean, you know, you can get a mate that you have to corral up. You know that's true.
You're not that way, but we've talked about that before. And in that case, you don't keep them happy. You keep them pacified as best that you can, in my opinion, anyway. We've thought about that. It's going to be bigger than that, Pet Monster. But that's
Timothy
just my opinion.
says Walter's camouflage. He sure is. My pants are black and white. He just Can you see him? He just blends right in, doesn't he?
He looks so old.
He is camouflage. That's why I named him Walter, because I thought he was older, but now we think he's just maybe 2.
See, Charles knows. The Northeast Arkansas. Oh, you're over there in Dread Pirate Land. 10-4. How you doing?
Jeff Beard says Little Dog's King Walter is secretly a serial killer, and Grace is Grace. Walter might be a serial killer. That's why he's my buddy.
Hey, I hear you, Joe Black. That's what you got to do. Crack that whip. I always say when the honeymoon's over, it's time to cut her loose, right? Oh,
Pet Monster and Monster Chick says, I like Red Rocket. Have you ever seen the South Park episode of Red Rocket, though? Because I would never be able to get that out of my head if we named the truck that. And it's not a pleasant name if you haven't seen the episode.
What are you talking about?
Red Rocket.
I don't know anything about no Red Rocket.
No. Pet Monster said to name the truck Red Rocket.
Red Rocket's pretty good. I like that.
Have you ever watched South Park? When you get done with this, Google the South Park episode with Red Rocket.
Do I need to use it in a video?
No, because it'll get banned from YouTube.
Oh.
Well, it might not get banned, but...
Well, that's why I titled this with the 8 instead of the A, because they would smack it down. Even if I didn't mean anything bad, they still get smacked down. Where are my freaking comments here? Here. I can't.
You want me to move it over?
No, you just read it. She's much better at this stuff than I am.
William Cheshire's laughing at the Red Rocket. William Cheshire, I bet, has saw the South Park episode.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you... William, is that something naughty?
Yes.
Okay, I understand now.
There's a South Park episode. I know nothing about it except the South Park episode, and that would stick in my head if we called the truck that.
Red Rocket in the pocket. Pet Monster, you had it all figured out, didn't you?
Tim Martin says, when are you getting back out on the road?
Good night, Dave DeWitt. See you later.
As soon as we can.
We're waiting for the sign guy to come down and put signs on the truck, right? And
the courthouse is closed tomorrow.
Courthouse is closed Monday and Tuesday. The paperwork won't be delivered until Monday, and it's just going to be sitting there.
And you have to have an original title.
Right. Good night, Joe. You have a great night. So I'm going to hope for Friday, but if not, it'll probably be Monday or Tuesday of next week. I don't know what we're going to do all week. We have no videos. Okay, I got 2 videos, but they don't really count because one's a year old and one's on an ARI review.
Well, I told him maybe we should do a better interior tour of the truck or something. You know.
Yeah, I can do that.
Quick.
I can do a better review of the truck and stuff.
Or just the interior, because we ain't really. I've drove it for a couple
with the Winfields. How are you guys doing today? Are you guys at home?
Diane Miller says the big red wagon. Somebody said the radio flyer the other day.
Radios, but there's already a radio flyer out there. I've seen it. I mean, since I've been running around for years taking pictures of these big trucks, I see a lot of their names already. Pete Bar Transportation. You could call it Big Red, but how come y'all didn't get a hood? But that's just me. Because I'm not a hood guy. I mean, it's, we can't deny it's a large car. But you know that song about I like big butts? That will reappear here shortly. I like big butts. I don't like big hoods. I like big butts. Sitting in Zachary, Iowa for over 2 hours. I'm sorry, guys. Is the weather bad up there?
Tim Martin says do a contest on the name of the truck. Charles says you could do a pre-trip video on the large car. We're going to have to figure out everything. And it's winterized, so we'll have to run water through it. You put water for the toilet separate from the other water that you use. And there's gray water tank under the shower and a separate thing for the toilet. And there's all sorts of stuff that even we're going to have to figure out before we...
I'm sorry, guys. I'm all congested up. Little Red Devil, Diane Miller says. That's a good one. And Salty Dog KW says, I'd name it Soaking Insider. Oh, I like that too.
Or Hoof-Hearted.
Yeah. We had a guy come on there today. He told me I was an idiot.
Going night-night.
Good night, Pet Monster. You have a great night. That this was not a large car, that we were just idiots. The big red sled. Now, I did think about that, actually. Our boy Woods, how are you doing in Marietta, England? And there's Janelle, the RN. Hey, the blaze. I like that. The streak.
Now, see, I've been telling people on that video that you did not want anything associated with fire because he always says you see too many trucks that catch on fire. So he didn't like the flames and the whole fire
But when
thing.
she said the blaze, that made me think about the streak, right? Now I'm thinking about Leonard Skinner, all right? Takes me into, see how you lead me off into different areas.
Oh, well, like
the breeze.
I just assumed that he didn't want nothing with flames or fire.
I don't, but the breeze ain't, although it's not the same, it's related.
It sparked your idea.
Yes, it sparked, thank you for sparking an idea there. But
an idea. There's no L in idea.
If you're from Kentucky, you might have an ideal. It might
the rest of the country has ideas.
Yeah. Somebody said redhead there. Maybe that's a good one. But we don't know what we're going to call it. But now I lost my train of thought again when the blaze popped up.
Charles Brandt says it's funny someone calls you an idiot, but he's probably just jealous.
That's what I said. And he said if this is not a large car, I don't know what is, because a hood does not make you a large car. 20 odd years ago, Charles will tell you the large car was any vehicle that passed you and led the way, and it had a train of 15 trucks behind it. He was the large car. You might be on the tail or whatever, but he was the large car. Now, for large cars to only be 389 Pete's now is just, it's a very prejudiced action in my opinion, because, I mean...
Even if it's not a large car, I'd still rather have that.
Yeah. Butts. We like big butts.
William Cheshire said the breeze is a great name.
It is. I might be able to go with that.
Salty Dog KW says Big Red Peter. It is a Big Red Peterbilt, but that goes back to the Red Rocket.
Mumford Lane was for large cars. All right. Call it Nitro Express. That's very good. I do. They all are large cars. Oh yeah, wheelbase alone. You're right. But it sure gives it a sweet ride.
Wingfield says ideal.
Speedy.
Wingfield's Kentucky. Ideal, Annihilator, it's a southern thing.
It's a southern thing, that's right. Hey, Speedy 9 Speed, how are you doing?
Left lane Roadrunner and doing 100 miles per hour. LOL, missed some days. Now I'm right lane cruiser, says Charles Brown.
See, that Cherry Pie, I've heard that a lot, and I do like that song, and I like the Cherry Bomb with, that's another... I kind of want to associate it with music because I'm a musical type of dummy, right? Did
you read Speedy 9 Speed?
No, I can't see that small.
Love the title. Very funny. Hope you guys had a good week in your new truck. I'm headed out from the house to climb into mine. Keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down. Happy New Year.
10-4 Speedy, and you have a great day.
Ray Smith says Cherry Pie.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff Beard says Red Dawn.
That's
a good one.
That's good. That's real good.
Tim Martin says, I think you need to drive it a little while and get the feel of it and the name will come. That's what I kind of agree with. Right. I think we could get ideas, but I think we need to drive it too. And someone asked me if it was a boy or a girl or
You're welcome, P and Bar.
Or gender neutral. We do not have any gender neutral things over here.
Hey, Brenton, Florida, how are you doing today? You're not late. You're always just in time. Right, because we might, going back to that, what she was just saying.
No gender neutrals. We're boys or girls.
Yeah. It's the trucks are usually a girl, and they usually cause trouble, and I usually end up cursing them. It's true. It's just true. Sometimes trucks are cantankerous, right? This might, so far it's great. Cherry Blossom Express. Because it's a vessel, and vessels receive you. So this truck receives us. It's a female. I'm not going to say, hey, look at the tail of the hun. He's coming to get you and he's coming down the... No, just because it's a girl.
He's digging himself a hole.
I'm digging. And
when he digs, he doesn't dig with a spoon. He digs with a backhoe. He rents it, a backhoe, and goes all out. Hey,
Papa, Texas, how are you doing today? We was down there in your country when we came and picked that truck up. I'm sorry we didn't get to stop and see you or lost on land.
Charles Brandt says, oh boy, TRC. He knows you're digging yourself a hole.
I know.
Y'all don't know what happens when we're off camera. Someone gets himself in so much trouble.
I do. I can't carry over the name. The girl made me see the light. She used a big stick, but I did see the light. We can't go with the old name.
Janelle RN says Ray has good suggestions with the Cherry Blossom Express. And
hey, Big Billy, how are you doing?
Salty Pirate says, hi, guys.
Elmo. Yeah, that's great.
Big Billy joined a different club.
Oh, it was 4,900, Charles? That's a pretty good hurt. That was for the whole hood deal, right? And the light?
Beth said if it was a boy, it'd have to be Elmo.
Are you on Instagram, Papa Texas? If you're on Instagram, I will certainly do that.
Charles Brandt cost $4,900 to fix the truck.
I know. Darn it. But what did you have to cover? $1,500 of that? Or the insurance get the rest? I mean, $1,500 or was that $49 out of your pocket? Salty Pirate. Big Red Bertha. You know, I thought about that Bertha song. Oh, it's Black Betty. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, she's the wrong color for that. Bam Balam. Black Betty had a child. Bam Balam, 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 went wild. You know what I'm saying. Red Delicious. Wholly wrong video. They need to fix open borders.
RV Transport is
darn dear.
Harvey's going to have a video coming up in a few weeks about his pop's trucking career from his trucks where he worked.
Yeah, he's got a nice older truck that he's been really fixing up nicely.
Charles says that's the stuff on the motor and the deer damage is $31,000 and insurance covers all. Ouch.
Whew. That's a good thing. But the truck's paid for. So you'll be all right.
He says no.
But damn, all that time off of work is going to hurt really bad. Well, he said you could call it lady like the Kenny Rogers song. Oh, I agree, P and Bar. That would be a good one, and I love that music. But it's kind of out of our time frame now, unfortunately.
Now wait a minute. We need to go ahead and expand this. Because originally we were going to keep the old truck.
Right.
Which was the Good Ship Lollipop.
Right.
We each have our own motorcycle. And somewhere near the motorcycles, we were going to label them as the Candy Cruisers.
It'll just be a week, Salty Dog. I'm a Salty Pirate. We're okay.
So, it would be nice if we can think of something that will entail the truck. And then the motorcycles will have a name that goes with them. Like the Good Ship Lollipop and the Candy Cruisers, right?
Janelle, if I use the Lady in Red, then I've got to use it in a video. And I personally love that song because I'm a sentimental, emotional, sweet type of dummy. But if I use that in a video, people are going to be puking on me. I mean, just saying, because they're...
Now, wait a minute. Lift your arm up. You think that this right here isn't sickening? Look at this. Can you see this?
Oh,
what kind of dog wants to be held like a baby? He was over there just...
The baby. He's the baby.
And he thinks Lady in Red's going to be any more sickening than this. You know what? Someone on that video informed us that we needed to kick these dogs out of our truck. Can you believe that?
What does Ray...
Salty Pirate's getting a dog.
What does Ray Smith say there? He's got a...
Ray Smith, I'm out because my truck's blue and we got miles to do. See you later, Ray.
Bye, Ray. It was great to see you. You have a great night and be safe. Lady in Red was a great movie.
Charles says little dog's happy. Salty Pirate, what kind of dog are you getting?
Spectre, I can't say I've seen the movie Lady in Red, but the song was really good.
Chris Thomas says Red Devil.
I've got a red devil right here.
I don't know what he's talking about, but if he keeps pulling my hair, he's going to find out.
Uh-oh. God, look at him. He's just like...
It's sickening.
He's just staring.
Oh, and when I look at him, did you hear him growl?
Don't look at him.
All I got to do is look.
She looked at him in a hard way, and he ain't going to put up with that.
In a hard way?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Charles Brandt says, how dare they say kick out the dogs? I feel a P-vlog coming on that response. Ooh, he could do a P-vlog, P-mail vlog. about kicking the dogs out of the truck.
The dogs have got to work on some female blogs because they've just not. I mean,
they're slackers.
They've been very busy getting their new house, their new dog house or whatever, and we're going to put them to work on that tomorrow. I swear, Charles Brandt, we're going to make some female chronicles. They might be in the new truck, but they'll be female chronicles. And I ain't.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm not going to give that guy mention.
Harvey Transport says the red truck is my pop's, not mine, but my truck is coming home in a few weeks. It's an 86 359 Peterbilt. It's a project truck. I just have to go get it. Salty Pirate is getting a shelter dog Tuesday. That's good. He was a stray. They're good dogs. They love you.
Right.
We like shelter dogs or stray dogs.
I gotta say, Spectre, I really want to kiss your dog or squeeze it or love it or rub it or something.
Eyebrow. I told him the other day I love the one eyebrow.
He's so adorable.
It don't matter if I see it a million times. That one eyebrow will always make me smile.
Magic Cracker, how are you doing? I seen you was up the other day and I didn't get with you because I'm very preoccupied right now, guys. If y'all haven't seen me around, that's why. This paperwork has just been a lot of paperwork. You understand.
Salty Dog KW says he would get a dog for the road, but his 40-inch bunk is kind of tight.
I understand.
Spectre said, what? Jelly LeBrock started in it with Gene Wilder?
Lady in Red. I guess I missed that one when I was, overseas or something. You miss a lot of stuff. I try to catch up on all of them, but I'm still behind on some stuff. She's been getting me on some movie references, which is really strange.
Spectre typed in Jelly 17 times and finally got out Kelly. We won't hold it against you. His phone types the wrong stuff all the time. Let's see. Timothy says P-mail is the best. Walter, watch the windows.
Yeah, Charles, I wasn't expecting, I know it was Christmas and New Year's and all that, but I wasn't expecting, I couldn't go, I can pay my $10.99 online, right? But this last year when I paid it, they didn't send me the hard copy. They sent me a receipt. So I don't want to pay that online this time for the same reason. So I go into the office and they're closed all week and they're closed on Monday and Tuesday and they're not opening up. That's the IRS. And the courthouse was closed and going to be closed again on Monday. They were open Friday, but I had to have paperwork from the IRS before I could do anything. So it was just sitting in limbo.
Yeah, a big rigmarole.
Bloodhound, that's a good one. Jay Bird the Trucker. Thank you, Jay Bird. We love it too. The dog is very happy, Magic Cracker. He's had an eventful week. He's been around some friends and he's been running crazy.
Did you pull my hair for D. Gerald?
I did it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I did it. Look how red
Jay Bird the Trucker says he likes your new truck. Very nice.
How red his eyes are.
He's a heathen.
He's a heathen.
He's a heathen. They've seen him try and bite me, I'm sure.
I need to use that song in an upcoming video. I like that song.
What song?
The one from the Superman movie or Batman movie or whatever.
Movie references, and he thinks I know him.
The heathen song,
No, I don't know. Who Jeff Beard says name the truck Bloodhound.
Hang on, I have to do an educational
Charles
thing.
Brandt says, will they even be open due to government shutdown?
Yes, they'll be open. Essential services don't shut down.
Parby Transport says you could call it Miss Candy. Spectre says he does his $22.90 through IFTA Plus. They send him the hard copy that was accepted by the IRS until it sends me their hard copy. Just a double tap.
That's what I've been doing the last few years was paying it online like that. But this last time unless it's sitting in my P.O. box, that could be a possibility. All right, let's see.
Charles Brandt says, awesome. I couldn't remember. He's trying to show me some movie reference over here because I don't know nothing about movies.
That one.
It's a big plane.
It ain't the video, it's the music. No, we're not going to haul any hogs, although we almost bought a hog barn. But that's a different story for a different day. That song. I really like that song. You like that?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I've heard it before. I just don't know the names of any songs.
It's Temple Pilot or somebody. Oh, y'all stop giving us all these wonderful. Better turn it off. All these wonderful names. Keep them all on the name video. We're going to use that as our reference points, and we're going to go back and review that video a bunch of times and try to pick out a name from there.
Since we've had these large car videos, I've been getting more suggestions, and I saw one of the trucks over here, and it had a central point, and it had paper airplanes flying out of it.
Yeah.
It was cute.
We know that truck.
I don't know. I thought it was adorable.
I know the truck.
I don't know the truck.
You've never seen it?
It's white with like red paper airplanes on it.
Uh-huh.
No, I've not seen it.
Oh, baby.
When did you see it?
She's asleep a lot, guys. You know I'm
Where
awake.
did you see it?
I ain't gonna tell you.
Oh my goodness, he's in so much trouble.
I see all these trucks. I've been fascinated by these trucks for so long that I've just been keep for
It was
years.
a Southern Pride truck.
I know.
Okay.
I've seen it. Oh, you're making so
You
much
hearing fussing?
noise.
Oh, no.
No.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear nothing.
Anyway, yeah, I can't help it. I've always wanted one of these trucks, and that's what I've been working for years. So there've been a lot of haters on the video telling us that we're not so smart or whatever. But what we never haul over 30,000 pounds. Well, we did with those one wrecks, but now we won't have to haul them no more. We'll put a motor on that actually pays more. So we benefited ourselves by doing this in many ways, not just the.
Well, and something that you've said before, you don't recommend you just go out and buy this truck. You already need to be hauling the freight that you're going to haul, so you know that you can buy this truck and still use it.
Good night, P&B Transportation. You have a great night.
88 Fanoh, F-A-N-O-H.
Nice.
Says, finally caught us live, and little dog looks comfy.
Hey.
Buster Tim says it's a badass truck you guys have.
Oh, and anytime y'all are all
says,
gonna.
bless her soul.
Somebody,
I need blessings.
Somebody said, bless your heart on the video, and you bet you never saw it yesterday.
Bless my heart. No, I didn't see it. Is bless your heart a southern insult? Because to me, bless your heart is like, oh, look at that poor thing, how stupid they are. Bless their heart.
You know it's not an insult.
He doesn't think it's an insult.
Good night, Big Billy. You be safe, and we'll see you guys
Bye,
later.
Billy.
Merry Christmas, Billy.
Beth says unless they're making your truck payments, they need to keep their mind off your money.
It's still a little bit, I don't know. Some people are just hurtful. I know. And it does bug me. I find myself jumping back at them in the comments, and chasing them to their channel. Chasing them to their channel or through other social medias so I can say, look, dude, keep talking. Here I am. I shouldn't do that kind of stuff.
William's blessing my heart now. William, you're going to be in trouble. But you know what? The couple that we had in a video, Barb and Jerome, they unloaded their Harley out of their truck because they have a toy hauler on the back. They're in videos all over YouTube that other people put up. And one of them that I watched had like 1.3 million views. And I went down and looked at the comments. And people were making such negative comments on there.
They do,
and
Buster
if you
Tim.
ever met them, they are the nicest people in the world.
See, we got another ketoer up there. And I'm not drinking Coca-Cola. It just appears that way.
It's Cherry Coke Zero, isn't it?
Yeah, and I shouldn't be drinking it. But since I'm drinking a little bit of this, it's okay.
We actually don't drink that much soda.
No.
I've got a 1-carb berry lemonade.
It tastes terrible, guys.
It tastes
terrible.
Okay.
See, there's a ketoer right there. Keto rules. I think it might have been her lipstick. Her lipstick sucks. Do they have any lipstick that tastes good? I mean, it looks good, but it tastes like lipstick.
Quit drinking my drink.
Well, you told me it tasted. Brent, did you see my comments about possible names? What did he say? Was it on this video or the other video, Brent? Because I'm still monitoring. I monitor every video
Spectre
that I've ever
says,
made.
if a Southern woman says, bless your heart, run like hell.
He saw Steel Magnolias. That was a very sad movie, wasn't it?
Brenton, Florida. Oh, there it is. I done missed it. How about crimson as a variation of red? Like Crimson Roller, Crimson Tide?
I like Crimson Tide, I really do. But you understand why, right? You know, if I'm gonna, I like the team, so.
Is that the Roll Tide roll?
It's Alabama.
Everybody in Alabama has no less than 3 A's plastered on their vehicle. No less than 3. You can't live in Alabama.
They got two good teams going on down there. Too.
Oh my goodness.
You're so red in the eyes.
88. Is it Fano? I'm not for sure how to say that. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name.
Just make up something. Like I do.
88 Fano says Red Rover.
Red Rover's very good.
Charles says Red Scarlet. Buster Tim says, I still say the good ship Lollipop.
She won't let me do it. There's no way she's ever going to let me do it.
If we get another dog, we can't name it Little Dog. Or we can't name it Walter.
Dale Jr. from Ohio. It won't be Dale Jr. I'm not a race fan unless I'm driving.
You're from Kentucky and you're not a race fan.
I'm going to tell you guys. I know little Mikey Walter. Me and him did not ever get along. I don't like him. His big brother is okay, a little soft. I know him too, and I know the Greens, but because of Mikey, I just kind of lost all my flavor.
Oh, I said 88 Fano.
Jid Lid, how are you doing?
Spectre says we all know the toothbrush wasn't invented in Alabama, or it would have been called the teeth brush.
That's right. Hey guys, y'all see Jid Lid on there? Jid Lid does some awesome animation, and I would like y'all to check it out. It's very entertaining. I think it's something that he does it for fun, but I think he could do it for a living eventually. Him and Pet Monster and a lot of other people collab on those videos, and they are so much fun. He's doing a different series right now. The last series was really good. It was called the Bad Arses. He's from Merry Old England also. Check him out. I really like his work.
Merry Old England.
Merry Old England. Long live the Queen.
Janelle RN said she was into sprint car racing.
I like the sprint cars better, actually. I definitely do. A whole lot more.
Beth Shelter says she drove 2 black KW9s. They both were Black Betty, and she don't see a problem.
See?
88 Fanos from Youngstown, Ohio. Crimson Cruiser or Crimson Cottage?
See, Beth understands. It could be.
Charles Brandt says, did you hear LaShawn Parks is leaving YouTube?
He's been leaving the YouTube for 7 months, and he's still there.
Diesel Trucker 2018 is, I think he's sticking his tongue out, but it's a kind of small. I can't exactly see it.
What does Mr. Harold say, or Gerald?
Charles Brandt says here.
Right there.
Oh, hi, I was a trucker for 30 years in the UK, but retired, now 20 years, so I like a good larf. So good luck with the new truck.
Thank you very much. Yeah. See, look, we're getting some real truckers in here. Not that y'all ain't real truckers, but I mean some older guys, right? And driving in Europe's a whole different ballgame than driving over here now. Let me tell you, they drive like crazy over there.
Is that where you just honk and go and see who hits who?
It's not Morocco.
Okay, I've been in the countries where you honk and go and see who hits you.
It's not Morocco, but they still, I mean, they got 350 different street signs over there. It's different.
William Cheshire says Big Daddy likes bull riding, not racing. William, was you a bull rider or you just watch bull riding?
I love bull riding. Charles Brandon, you're such a liar.
We went to a bull riding thing out in was we at Wyoming?
Yes, we will do that video. Yes, we was in Rock Springs, Wyoming. It was a very fun time going to the rodeo. I loved it. I wish they had more bulls. They only had 5 bulls.
He wanted to see the women with thick legs.
I do.
Let him kid you.
They all understand the issue with women with strong legs because they like them too. I mean, skinny little spindly legs are good too, right? We're not going to deny that we like them. But I don't know. There's something about strong legs. See, Papa Texas loves a rodeo. I know William loves a rodeo. Charles Brandon, he's going to every rodeo he can.
Tim Martin says, what motor is in the truck? It's Cummins.
It's got the Cummins. The 365 horsepower, 35 more stallions in the pen. And they're all boy ponies.
88 Fano says it's a 397 Pete car hauler.
You're right. You're right. So right, Spectre. They just did not bring that integration with them to their driver's license interview. I don't know. I mean,
Dude,
and I've got some followers on here that are Afghanis and stuff, and I ain't got no problem with that. But they don't know how to drive.
Dutton Tabor. I'm sorry if I butcher your name too. Tabor, can you do a starting up and tour of your new big truck?
Yes, I told him we would do that. But I got a friend that's Iranian, and he told me that he used to drive terrible when he came over here too. And he went right into a big truck. And now he's a good driver. I mean, he's been driving for 20 years though, right? He came over after the Shaw was disposed. You remember that, right?
William Cheshire says he was a truck driver. So no bull riding? Just going to look at the women with thick legs?
It's a 565. Did I say 365? You know I have dyslexia and I'm an idiot. People tell me all the time.
William Cheshire's laughing about the thick thighs.
That's great, David Tate. I like that truck. I do. I really do. One time back in the day when I had a big hood, I had an MG midget disappear under my hood, right? I wasn't paying attention. I pulled up too close. And then I felt really stupid because I had to get out of my truck because I was afraid to leave. Because where did the MG midget go? I got out of my truck and went to the front of the truck and looked, and he was gone. And then after that, I was like, no more hoods. I'm selling this thing. And I did. I went and bought the first FLD. It was 3 years old at that time because I want to be able to see who I'm getting ready to kill.
William says his wife just said he likes thick thighs. Tim Martin says he just started watching our channel. What do we haul?
What's that? We haul jets,
what do we
aviation industry. The 565 is you're only going to get it in the X15, I believe, from what I was talking to the dealer about. Starting this model year with the 565 that can be jacked up to 600. It runs like a scalded dog. I'm going to have to really watch it and keep the crews engaged. I'm not a speeder.
And it don't even feel like you're
speeding at all.
No.
And the truck's quiet. It's a new truck, so it's going to be quiet. And Peterbilt's a quieter truck now than it used to be 20 years ago. It's not quiet as a Volvo, but it is quiet.
That's just sickening.
Too bad.
We haul jet engines, and occasionally we'll haul empty stands back to the manufacturers. Occasionally we'll get a wing or a generator or a cart or wheels or something random on there, or a box, a tool kit, something like that. But the heaviest thing's the stands, and the only time you can haul them more than one is if they're broke down without an engine in them. So.
Oh, yeah, that was a leftover video there, Brent, in Florida. 30 years on Thursday. Congratulations, Ray.
Tim Martin says, have you ever had a cab over? Look at his money pit video. His first truck.
My first truck was a cab over.
I think it's on our homepage, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on the homepage. One of my most viewed videos. Yeah, I love cab overs. I loved them back in the day, and I still love them.
Spectre says the 550 can be turned up to 600. Only difference is a turbo on the new X15s.
That's good to know. Now, I didn't like falling out of cab overs because I'm always in a hurry, and I have fell out of cab over more times.
He's fell out of this truck. Not this one.
Not this
the last one.
Yeah, I will fall out of a truck in a heartbeat.
He just falls off backwards and is rolling around on the ground over there.
You pushed me.
I swear he was trying to do a backflip.
She pushed me, guys.
He was all the way up on his shoulders and his feet were straight up in the air when I went around there to look at him. It was hilarious.
I can get no respect from this girl. I'm going to have to
You look like the baby getting its diaper changed.
How it's just so...
I mean, you're a big, strong man.
That's right.
Oh, I'm sorry, little dog.
You're just terrible. Disrespecting me like that.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, you're terrible.
Let's see. Ray Smith says he'll have 30 years in on Thursday. 30 more, and he may just take a break.
I would take about a 15-minute break and contemplate that whole thing, Ray. The things that you have seen the crazy things that you've seen out here, there's just so much to contemplate on. I'll drink a beer for you on Thursday. Because I ain't going to be driving.
Dwayne Seppala says, hey guys, how was your Christmas?
Hey, Dwayne Seppala.
Hi, Dwayne.
It was fine. I spent time with the kids. The girl here is trying to... Alan Manatchee. Women are not like men. Thinking wrong. Alan, they are definitely not like men. They're a whole different thing. Whole different thing.
Janelle says you two are the best couple on YouTube. Well, I'm the better part, you know. I get to take credit.
I got to do the editing. So that's my part.
He does all the editing and puts in the good music that people compliment us on. When people compliment us on the music or ask about it, I'm always like, I don't know. I'm lucky to know what state I'm in most of the time.
Well, Ray, 10 minutes is all it takes you to contemplate the crazy things you've seen. I bet you know we're all... No, we ain't going to go into that, but you probably know what I'm talking about. Just
Jeff Beard says I laugh while you're in peril. I did. I laughed. I helped him up, though. Brushed some of the dirt off of him and gravel dust and stuff.
Thank you, 88. There, see, 88. Now, see, he might be a smoke blower.
I don't know what that means.
It's an 88. Thank you, NH Trucks 86.
Congrats on the new truck. Keep up the great work. You guys are awesome.
I cannot name a favorite state. I can name some states that I don't like as much as others, but there's just so many beautiful places in the world. I want to see more of it.
88 fan said, let's go shoot some guns. There's a video of me shooting a GPS. It was this week, wasn't it? Or last week?
Yeah, it was last week.
We took care of that GPS.
Yeah.
It won't be giving wrong directions to anybody now.
We got to find something else to shoot this week, though. And it's sleeting outside right now. And back to that favorite state, I just don't know. I don't know anything about Mid-America, Peterbilt, and Winstonville, Missouri might be getting a new truck from them. I know nothing about them at all. No.
Ooh, that's not the same place.
No, that was Springfield. Okay. I was going to deal with some...
Hey, we're back.
I was dealing with someone over in Springfield, and they did not call me back for 8 days. So,
who's the used place that they told us not to go through? That's not that place either, is it?
No, but they're big trucks. I mean, like, you know, our kind of big truck is mostly.
Yeah, but don't they deal in other stuff or not?
That's Shelby Elliott. He's not going to go buy a truck from Shelby Elliott. He won't. Okay. He's smart. He ain't going to do that. So, no, I don't know anything about them.
Ralph Reynolds says, how about Princess Prissy Pants Pooch Palace?
Well, this truck's not going to be going to New York City. I'm not going to take it to JFK anymore. The way you've got to get off up there and go through the streets. Well, I guess we could go in on the George Washington, but I have no desire to. We're going to stick out west. That's what we're going to do. Look at me sleeping.
I was talking to this buddy.
Oh.
I went talking to him.
He looks dead, but he's not. How do you like your new truck? Alan, we love it, and I hope we get to come out there so you can check it out too. It is wonderful.
Janelle's from Southwest Missouri.
Wow, she's a homegirl then, sort of. Springfield or somewhere, right?
Night, Charles Brandt.
Bye, Charles. Anyway, we should probably get on up out of here because I got some stuff to do. And y'all probably got some stuff to do, right?
Apparently Walter's getting a little antsy too.
It sucks. I've called them too and haven't gotten calls back.
Then don't deal with them.
Yeah, that's kind of what I got, and it hurt my feelings.
You know what?
You're going to spend money. You don't want to be treated like you're a joke.
We can give you the number to Peterbilt Steve because he sold us a large car, but he's a Peterbilt, right?
I was real impressed with Peterbilt Steve, and I'm not trying to get any plugs or anything. I'll send you his number if you want to talk to him. He is in Dallas, but he was, for a salesman, he was impressive. 100% Johnny on the spot. He knew every spec to everything I was asking.
Every truck, about all the trucks.
I didn't hear any. I will get back to you. And this isn't Peterbilt Steve in Tulsa, but I've heard he's okay too. This is Peterbilt Steve in Dallas. I gave him that name, right? Because I didn't know there was another Peterbilt Steve.
Ironically, he grew up 30 miles from where we live.
Right, that's funny. But I will send you his number, or you can just look him up, Peterbilt Dallas, Rush Truck Centers. He was great. He was great to deal with. And I can't.
And we did most of this. We did everything except the final paperwork over the phone.
And I can't believe how fast he took care of it. I mean, I've went in and bought new trucks before, and it drug out for over a week or more. And then when it was done, everything was still loose ends to be tied up. In 2 days, he had everything done. I was impressed. Well, anyway, did I miss anything?
Yep, email it to me. Beth says, night all. Must finish laundry and head to bed. Happy New Year. Bye, Beth.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Ray Smith says later. Bye, Ray.
Bye, D. Gerald. Bye, everyone. If we don't see you before the New Year.
Tim Martin, it's an 18-speed.
18-speed. Have a joyous holiday and be safe.
Bye, D.
And everybody
Gerald.
be happy out there. Bye, Alan.
Bye, Alan.
71 Customs. My wife and I enjoy your videos. Also making preparations to go back to the road together. Love the Super Sleeper. That's awesome, 71 Customs. You're going to love it.
The best way to get your woman on the road is promise her that toilet and shower.
Yeah.
Only truck drivers know how wonderful that is.
It means a lot. But
it actually does.
I can't tell you how much it means, but you understand how much it means. But it's just wonderful.
Good night, Tim. Good night, Janelle.
Good night, guys.
Good night, Britton, Florida.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta do the share the love thing, right? Share the love, guys.
71 Customs. Ben Denny.
Oh, Ben Denny. See, I'm still at home, Ben. That's why I haven't called you. But I know you called because I went to the store to get some alcohol. All right. Good night, guys. See y'all later.